Hello everyone, this is Nirmal here for Technique, and in this video we're going to do a detailed review of the new ASUS Zenfone Live. So ASUS has announced this new device, the Zenfone Live, specifically for live streaming with the Beautify mode to Facebook, YouTube and Instagram, and we already done a detailed camera review of this device, and now we'll do the full review and see if this device is really a good device to buy in this sub 10k price point. So before we get started with the detailed review, here is a quick look at the specification of this device. So it comes with a 5-inch HD display, that's a 1280 by 720p display, and it is powered by the Snapdragon 400 quad-core chipset, coupled with 2 gigs of RAM and 16 gigs of storage. The phone also comes with a 2650 mAh battery. It has Android 6.0 Marshmallow, and it also comes with dual SIM cards and 4G LTE, and it's also support for VoLTE. So that was a quick specification of the ASUS Zenfone Live. Now let's go into the detailed aspects. So let's first have a look at the design and build quality. So design wise, you can see that the ASUS Zenfone Live is a good looking device out there with curved edges and the flat back panel, and this has a pretty good material quality as well. Although this is not a metallic construction, it is a plastic build quality, but the overall fit and finish looks quite good. It is also just 120 grams at this price segment. That's pretty lightweight for a phone, and looks really good. It's pretty compact device because of the 5-inch screen size, and on the top we have this 3.5mm audio jack, and on the right side we have this power and volume keys. At the bottom there is a speaker unit and the micro USB charging slot, and on the left side we have the SIM tray. The rear panel houses the 13 megapixel camera, LED flash, engraved ASUS branding, and looks quite good with a matte finish. So this comes in a variety of colors, and we have the gold variant with us. And on the front panel we have this 5 megapixel front camera, LED flash, the 5-inch HD display, and the 3 capacitive touch buttons. They are not backlit. And also on the front panel we have this 2.5D glass. So the design is definitely good, and it is kind of lightweight at 120 grams. But having said that, you can see the plastic build quality does have some issues with usage. You can see some minor scratches happening on the rear panel, which is a plastic finish. So that's definitely a concern. Over a period of usage you might accumulate a lot of scratches on the rear panel. So that's the design aspect. The design looks definitely good. The build quality could have been slightly better since this is a plastic finishing. Now let's talk about the display. So we have a 2.5D glass on the 5-inch HD display. It's a 720p display, and you can see the 2.5D glass actually adds to the beauty of this device. So it looks quite good. The colors of the display looks really good. The touch response of the display also is really good, and the viewing angles and the overall clarity of the display is definitely good. So for a phone priced below 10,000, this is definitely a good display, and you won't be disappointed with the display colors nor the sharpness levels. Now let's talk about the software. So we have the Android 6.0 Marshmallow along with ASUS Zen UI. So we already done the detailed review of the Zen UI and found it to be quite feature rich UI. Now if you go to the settings, you can see there are additional options and features including Zen Motion, which provides motion and touch gestures. There is additional ASUS customized settings, EC mode, kids mode, and there is also support for themes. You can download additional themes and customize the device using the theme manager app. And if you look at the amount of features included, you can see there is support for a lot of options, including wallpapers, icon packs, locking apps. Then a lot of additional options are also included. So it's a really good UI in terms of the features and customizations, but it's not as feature rich as the MIUI or the EMUI. And the important aspect about this UI is that a lot of bloatwares are included. You can see a lot of tools and apps are included, which are not really that needed for a phone in this price segment. So bloatwares are there. That's a major concern for this device, but other than that, looks quite good. There is no Android 7.0 as of now for this device. Now you can see the notifications and then quick toggles, again customized settings. So overall UI offers a decent amount of features. Now let's talk about the performance. So this is one area where this phone disappoints big time, because this is powered by a Snapdragon 400 chipset. So if you know that Snapdragon 400 was announced way back in 2013, so that's a pretty old chipset for a phone which is released in 2017, and the benchmark score, the Antutu benchmark score is way too low, 27,000. That's a Snapdragon 400 chipset, and the gaming experience of this device was kind of very much average, and you could see a lot of lagginess in heavy graphic rich games. So for a phone price 10,000, we would have definitely expected a better gaming experience on this device. even in day-to-day experience, although there is no major lags or issues, but if you put it to heavy task or multitasking, you could definitely see some lag here and there. So it's not a really a device for heavy multitasking or gaming. It's just for browsing and casual usage. So if that's the case, this is a decent usage, decent performance. But if you're looking for heavy performance from this device, that's where this device will disappoint with the Snapdragon 400 chipset. Now, talking about the other aspect, this phone comes with DTS sound. That's something really good. So the sound quality is pretty good, and there is dual microphone on this device, so that helps in great video recording with the dual microphones. And this phone also comes with dual SIM cards, 4G LTE, and there is also micro SD card expansion slot, and this supports 4G VoLTE as well, so you can use with the Jio SIM cards. Now, one of the missing aspects about this device, price 10,000, is that there is no fingerprint scanner on this device. So for a phone price 10,000, fingerprint scanner is missing. Then that's a major feature missing on this device. Now let's talk about the camera. We have 13 megapixel camera with f-stop 2.0 aperture and a 5 megapixel front facing camera, and we have an LED flash for the front facing camera. Now the camera interface is quite similar to what we have seen on any ASUS phone. We have also done the detailed camera review of this device. And looking at the camera samples taken with this device, we would say this is a pretty average performer for a 10K price device. And the daylight samples were kind of average, not really that great. And the color quality and the sharpness levels were also pretty much average. The low light experience of this device was again not that great. You could see a lot of noise in the photos taken in low light conditions, and not really a great camera for a phone priced 10,000. Now the front facing camera, that's one of the specialities of this device, also the USP of this device. The 5 megapixel shooter can take some decent selfies with a decent clarity, and you won't be disappointed with the selfie experience. And you also have a front facing flash for taking selfies in low light conditions. So that's the camera aspect. So overall we would say the camera was kind of average. Now let's talk about the battery. So we have a 2650 mAh battery, and the battery performance was again pretty much average. With the Snapdragon 400 chipset, the battery life you might get on this device, or you can rather expect on this device, is maximum of a day of performance, not more than that. We tested the battery performance and you could get almost a day of battery life with a 2650 mAh battery. So now summing up, how good is the ASUS ZenFone Live for a price of 9,999? So the major issues with the ASUS ZenFone Live is that the processor, which is kind of outdated, almost 4 years old, chipset has been included, and on top of that there is no Android 7.0 and a weaker camera. The rear camera is not that great, and also the plastic build at this price segment, and the pricing is also on the higher side. Now things that are good on this device is the display. It's a really vibrant and crisp display, 2.5D glass. It's a lightweight device which actually feels quite good in hands, and there is also live streaming app that allows with a beautify mode for the front facing camera. So those are the pros and cons of this device. So now at 9,999 we wouldn't definitely recommend this device, because there are much better alternatives in the form of Redmi 4, even the Redmi Note 4, and a few other devices priced much better than this device. Priced at rupees 9,999, it is definitely hard to recommend the ASUS ZenFone Live unless your really good or important aspect is live streaming, which I don't think most of the users might be interested in live streaming. If you're too much into live streaming, then maybe this camera makes sense. But other than that, we don't see any really great aspect about this device, which is priced 9,999. For a price of rupees 9,999, you get better devices like the Redmi 4, the Redmi Note 4 base variant is much better and much better processor in overall all aspects. So the ASUS ZenFone Live is not that a great device to buy at a price of 10,000. So that's all guys with the detailed review of the ASUS ZenFone Live. Hope you liked this video. Don't forget to hit the like button and also hit the red subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.